We're rolling.
You're rolling!
Yay! Why
Did they
is
hear
it?
me?
Yes. I'm currently trying to. Well, you're on the same audio output capture as Astroneer, so let me see if I can separate that.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. It's easier on me. Besides, we're already rolling. I don't wanna. I'll open up the save file. Hold on.
Okay. I shall boot up.
Okay, there's the analytics.
Okay.
All right, ended up.
Why are you?
Oh, I'm on the satellite.
Oh, Why is the Steam Deck loading so slow? It's like 1% per second. Okay, there we go. It's going a little faster now.
Jeez. See, I've
Yeah,
already.
this thing is very. It has a big storage, but a very slow loading time.
Oh yeah.
Screen crack is gonna be the death of me.
In between streams,
Sorry.
I also found out how I can take passengers on the rocket.
Ooh.
It turns out that was incredibly easy, and I was just dumb the whole time. You can put a rover seat in your storage, and they can climb in. I did not know that until now. I wish I knew that sooner.
By the way, I might be a bit more of a comic relief character. I think you know why.
Yeah, right. It's.
Didn't take my meds.
It is what it is. Oh. Well, things happen. There isn't much I can really do about it.
Yep. Rolling. if only my thing will load. You're at 100%, please. Okay.
You can even hitch a ride on the small shuttle, but considering we already have a medium shuttle, I think we can just share that one now, because it isn't really doing much. It's just gonna look all nice and pretty on. Oh, Julie Bugaboo is playing Astroneer! Yo!
Please don't call me by that name anymore. Made this account before the attack.
I'm aware.
The account before the attack.
Almost there. Where's my I'm pretty sure you can change your username.
Ow.
I'm not exactly sure, but I did it on one of my older Steam accounts.
Okay, I'm here. Did you shred my rover?
What rover? What?
Yeah, my army is ready. We attack a nightfall thing.
No, it's over here.
Okay, good.
It's over on the side with the smelter on it. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm gonna check the new crafting recipes. This should be in large, yes? Where is it? Auto extractor, sensor. Where's it?
Oh, I found the hole where the gravity glove is stuck.
Oh yeah, large battery. It's only 2 lithium and 1 zinc. What the heck? And it can store 800 units of power.
Cool. I have no idea what that means.
It stores nearly 5 to 10 times more than our current battery setup.
How do I honk these?
You know what? Call it character development, but these are starting to grow on me. Never mind.
Why?
Like 3 of them just honked out once, and it blew out my ear for a second.
My headphones are like really low, so.
Silicon and plastic.
Maybe you got them on too high.
Let's see, where do I forget, where do I get my silicone again? Need silicone and a plastic for this thing. So plastic is carbon and compound, silicone is resin, quartz, and methane.
What did I do? Wait, if I stand in this little folded up part. He's taking it! He's taking it!
Oh wait, this is a good
He's
spot.
taking my army! He's taking my army!
I forgot how to dismount. Oh god, I'm trapped. There we go. I'm out. I'm out. Oh yeah, but hold on, wait. I think I have my... Yeah, I think I have the new friend on me. This is a new friend I found on the desert planet. His name is Stilgar.
Stilgar?
His name is Stilgar. Let the spice
Stilgar.
flow.
Oh, what did he do?
He makes oxygen.
Ooh, that's really nice.
I have my Stilgar. You can go over to a mission platform to get your own. As long as he's well fed, he's just gonna give you a constant supply of oxygen.
So no more of those funny deaths.
It probably still will happen, but I always carry at least, like, 1 or 2 seeds on me at all times to prevent it from happening. Oh yeah, also, he likes, hold on, wait, does he like the, yeah, he likes these things instead of the green stuff. Mutant Spiny Attackus.
What? My connection has been lost. Are you kidding me?
I think you crashed.
Okay.
So for silicone,
it's my Wi-Fi.
resin, quartz, methane.
The Wi-Fi in my room sucks. It really and truly sucks.
Resin... Where the hell do I put my quartz again?
I think that was on purpose, by the way. I think my parents did that for a reason.
I only have glass, not quartz. That is... You know what, screw it, I'll just, Where's the frickin'... I know this thing has quartz in it. There we go, 1... So
You
one,
wanna know what my,
two,
what my home
three,
internet is called
four.
for some reason?
What?
Giddy 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 giddy.
Okay.
Giggity giggity.
Okay,
Don't ask
Quagmire.
me why.
Okay, Quagmire. I doubt you get that reference. It's a Family Guy reference.
Why does it say not joinable?
What?
I'm trying to join you. There we go. I just have to click out of the menu and click back in.
I was just about to reboot the world to fix it, but okay.
I'm sorry.
You're good, you're good. Oh, and here's the quartz delivery.
Server is full. It said failed to join server is full. What does that mean?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna, save and quit to main menu. Give me a second. I'm rebooting. I'm rebooting right now.
Sorry. And exit. Should I go get like a snack while?
There we go, it's rebooted.
Okay. Never mind then.
Now I just need a resin and a methane.
Oh.
Do I have methane?
Hold on.
So that's nitrogen.
Oh, I gotta go in
That's
15
hydrogen.
minutes, dude, which probably means now. I'm
Oh,
so
dang.
sorry.
F.
Well, that was for nothing. My grandparents wanted to see me and wanted me to come to their house for some reason.
No, it's good. It's
So,
a family thing. I respect that.
see ya.
See ya.
See ya. Have fun with the stream. I'll probably be in the chat.
Yeah, alright. You just disconnect the Discord. There we go. So yep, this is scheduling conflicts. My one worst enemy. But anyways, where's my singular resin? I'm pretty sure my yeah, I'm pretty sure my ship is on the pretty sure it's still on Visanya, along with most of the stuff I need right now, so I'll just head down there. We going down, we're going down, we're going down, and we're going down. And here we are. Let the gravity pull me down. Alright, we've got work to do. Head to Visanya. Open up, alright. Should be... Ah, shoot. This one. Gravity when you spawn in is very weird. Anyways, teleport. Oh yeah, of course I made another monstrosity here. Who could forget? You can just ignore that for now. So just gotta run back to base. I think I'll make a highway between here and the Visanya base later. But for now, we're just gonna take a quick jog over. Oh wait, oh crap. Give me that. I need that now. There we go, he's happy. We're good, we're good, we have our oxygen. I did not set up a tether network on the way here because I had Stilgar. So unfortunately, this planet is still kind of uninhabitable if you don't have your performance-enhancing slug on you. And there's the ship, okay. Took me a little while, but we're here, we're here. I'll send this thing back when I'm done. Hell yeah. This planet also has some native lithium, which is very nice. What else is here? There actually isn't that much here, now that I think about it. I think most of my methane production was on the desert planet instead. Although, since I am here, I should make one of these. So we can harvest the planet's gas resource. I'll check the wiki page. Give me a second. Let's see. The Astroneer wiki. Astroneer wiki. There we go. Let's take a ew fandom. This is the only good Astroneer wiki, unfortunately, so we have to deal with the fandom thing. Anyways, where's resources? There it is. Gas resources. Here it is. So on Visanya we have hydrogen, argon, and nitrogen, which we already have. We have an active surplus of most of those, so I'm not sure if it's actually worth getting gas resource on this planet. I might actually just straight up take the rocket with an atmosphere condenser, go down an Aatrox, and then just wire that up. So that way we can get all the gas resources there. Wait, I didn't realize Aatrox is the only place where you can get helium. That's interesting. That's good to know. Methane and helium. So I guess, the original plan was to expand up to Novus, but expanding the Aatrox might actually be a better idea for the gas resources. And I'll still sap an atmosphere condenser up there anyway, because that's just easier. Get that bootstrap for cash. What am I? Glitch portal anchor. Might as well finish up the Jivasanya Shell's quest while we're here. Get a new friend. Because let's be real, who doesn't like new friends? I'll keep my wind turbine on me. It could do me some benefit to bring Usagi up here as well. Yeah, I'll bring Usagi because he can sniff out the shells. There he is. Get rid of this thing. Good thing I planted some crops here in advance because I knew I'd need it. Up, put that back, and that back. Oh wait, I was supposed to actually... Huh. Well, I screwed that up. That's fine, that's fine. We can fix it. We can fix it. We're just gonna stand here and watch the plants grow. In the meantime, why don't we, I don't know, play some Google Snake. You know how it is. This is how we roll on this, on the Astroneer 2242 channel. Size the window down. There we go. We can just have this in the corner to save our attention spans. I'm quite good at this game. I think they're fully grown by now, but... Ooh, that was close, that was close. That's fine, we got it, we got it. Turn. And here, they aren't growing anymore. Unfortunately, I can't click off of this, otherwise the snake will die. And this is a damn good run. I'm gonna keep going until I get a high score, and then when I die, I guess I just die. Ooh, close one. It's fine, we got it. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, dodge, go around, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, I'm gonna see if I can stop at 69. There we go. I don't know what that explosion was, but I'm not sure if I like it. Let me just coil myself up real quick so that way we can just... 55, 56, 57. Come on, we gotta get to 69. Just a little bit more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No! No! Well, anyways. Now that that's done growing, we can take some of these. Damn, I wish we got score 69, but I guess sometimes you just can't have nice things. Gotta find those shells. That lash leaf sent me the wrong way. I'll just run into one random direction until I find it. I think that's a good process. See here, I need to find, scan, discard shells hidden on the high hills of Visanya. Okay, simple enough. Just need to find the high hills. Oh shoot, that one was hidden. Very much hidden. I did not see it coming. I really don't think Usagi is really pulling all of his weight. Ignore that, that's just my sibling. Frick. Not seeing any shells anywhere. Oh! Usagi's sniffing something out over there. Well, he's somewhere over here. Wait, no. That's unfortunate. That's just a railway station. Damn it. Titanite. Pick some up. Doesn't hurt. Titanite is a very good thing to have. There we go. Well, that was worthless. This rail station does not do anything for me. Oh, and would you look at that, we just happened to find another thing. That's great, that's great. We don't need that. So anyways, the, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. Man, I wish I actually scripted. What the hell? What the hell is even that? This kind of just looks like a world gen disaster. What the actual hell? Oh, my jump jet's also dead. Great, that's just, Oh. Yep, the world's broken. The world is, very broken right now, actually. Is this quest even solvable? I don't think it is. Well, it's a lot more difficult without the jump jet, so... I'll figure it out, I'll figure it out. I'm smart, I've dealt with worse. What the? Unclassified probe. Here, let me just rescue you from, that. Or I can just keep crashing that, too. What the hell am I doing here? Shells! Shells, I see shells. Usagi's sniffing out shells right over there. Oh, that's plenty of shells. That's all I need. What can I say? I like me some shells. Come on. I know this rock has a shell in it. Yep, there we go. Scan that. Then, get another shell here. Be gone. Ooh. Shell here. Good. Two more. This feels kind of like those Knuckles missions from Sonic Adventure. Speaking of Sonic Adventure, it's definitely one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, it's pretty neat, I suppose. Well, the voice acting, it's certainly kind of like a product of its time. Especially the whole, "Oh no, don't touch that lever, what?" scene. I still laugh at that to this day, that's hilarious. Whatever, I got my shells, yippee. I want to go home now. I'm actually genuinely considering if just digging down to the core is the best way to get back to base rather than walking, because I can just teleport there. I might actually just do that if I actually had jar of dirt, which I Unfortunately, do not. That's fine. Who needs dirt? Not me. I don't have dirt. Usagi found something. I would chase that down. Huh. Well, someone definitely died here, that's for sure. Otherwise, nothing of— oh! Oh god, no. Oh, please, god, no. Oh. What's this? Another strange object. Hooray! More lore! What does this one say? May 15, Ilix. Coffee with the conductor, Belle, is always a refreshing distraction. Much as I enjoy her company, I wish I'd be able to dissuade her from taking this mission. Dr. Stone, ESS Elysium. I can tell Julie's gonna love this one. But I can tell I'm also gonna hate it later, aren't I? That's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm totally not gonna go insane from this at all. Totally not gonna— ah! Well, shit. Some random plant just KO'd me. That's great. Give me my damn slug. We're going. Replant that. Put that on. That's 30 minutes. We have 30 minutes to find our dead carcass. The outfit I'm wearing, like the colors. Funnily enough, that is literally called toasty because it's the color of like toasted bread. I just picked it because it matches with my name. Lol. Nothing matters other than just getting to that— not kill you. Get out of here. Pathetic. We need to find the frickin' thing. Gotta get the thingy, because it has the thingies, and I want that thingy, but I also don't want that thingy, but I know Julie would want that thingy, so we're getting that thingy. Whee! Haha. Lash leaf bee hopping strats. Bet you didn't know those existed, huh? Yeah, well I didn't either, up until approximately 20 seconds ago. Ugh. I can see it. I can see the indicator in the sky. We're almost there. Woolulululu. Oh, woolulululu. Woolulululu. Almost. I will take revenge on that one thistle whip. That thistle whipped me to submission. Ayo. Perish. Perish. At this point, I'll just engage in thistle whip genocide. I don't care, it'll all be worth it in the end when they're gone. Pick this up, this up, this up, this up. And all the mods. There we go. We're good. And just back to the long trek. The long, long, long trek back to where we originally came. Long journeys like this are always kind of frustrating, especially if there's nothing to talk about as a streamer. Because if you really think about the way that I'm doing this, is that I'm functionally just talking to myself, you know, in front of a mic. Some people will listen, some people won't. That's fine. I just do it for the fun of it, I guess. There's other gateways here on this planet, but I don't want to activate them, because that'll make fast travel a whole lot harder and confusing. It's probably best if I just don't. Oh, there's ship indicator. We're almost there. I see it. I see it. I see it. Now, and now it's all within my reach, and this possibility. Fill her up. Let's go. Whee! Oof. Well, we're back. I brought all of these very important resources as well. I suppose I can finally get revenge on Julie. Small squeaker horn versus small truck horn battle. Well, let's head back. Silva. Come on, landing location has to be here somewhere. There we go. Yay. There's certainly some fancy stuff. Probably get me more cosmetics. Speaking of cosmetics, I'm gonna see what's in here for free. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. That's down to just 500. How much is? Wow. Wow. I ain't paying $5 for Galastropod's nail bundle. A lot of stuff is on sale though. I don't get that. Not my jam. I do not spend in-game currency unless I get it in the game. Put that one with the others. Just pop those in. Nice. Running out of stuff. So I'm just gonna... Wait, there's some dirt right here I can just fill it up with. Not sure where that went. Yeah, more resin. Hey, this wall tastes like dirt. The boo. Put the lithium back. Hopefully by next bit shipment from Glacio, we should be able to get enough bytes to get the big battery. Let's see, push the green button. Critical thinking. Yeah, alright. Where's the printer filters? Medium print filter. Oh. Cool. Suppose I better get started on those print filters then. Boop 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 boop. Here, small print filter, 1 resin. You know what, we'll just take all of this, sure. Fine. It's fine, it's fine. This is fine. So we take this off, put that on, then put this on there. There we go. So I can change how the visibility of things. Auto arm, power sensor, we can hide that, hide that, hide that. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Hide that. Hide that. Hide that. And that. Hide. Yeah, pretty much anything that's pretty much anything that isn't a isn't craftable in the yeah, not craftable in the if it's craftable in the backpack, we get rid of it. So now we make our next print filter. We'll just make that. Is there one I'm missing? Oh, medium print filter. Medium print filter, print that too. Do we have power? I think we have power. I think it'll run a lot better if I cut off the storage system. Hold on. Disable that for a moment. Medium print filter. put this on, and this on, and then we can start filtering out all of the worthless prints. So yeah, save this, save this. That's good. That's good. Also good. Hide that. Hide that. All the big printer is good for printing spacecrafts, and that's it. Can't even do anything else. Oh, sheesh. Nitrogen. Hydrogen. Make another gas canister for crap that's in the medium printer. Let's wait for that to finish up. So now we take the big boy off, put the little guy on. Nice. So shelter, solar array, hide that, keep that, hide that, hide that, hide that, and hide that. Okay, yeah, the print filters make everything just better. There needs to be, yes, large stacked platform. Can't wait to see that. Large stacked platform. Is there a B version of that? Does not seem like it, unfortunately. Well, hey, we can make our setup vertical now. Yeah, I think the large stacked platforms will just straight up let me make my thing vertical. Which is very cool, very nice. It will take a hell of a lot of resin to work with, though. And by the looks of it, resin is not a resource I have that much of. So let's change that. We're gonna start working overtime on resin production here. All we're gonna bring is Stilgar. And absolutely nothing else. Just gonna put that there and wire that in. Remove Usagi. Yep, let's go. Just fill all of this with dirt. Let's go. This is a good spot. Oh wait, they actually add segments so you can see how many dirt cans you're filling up. Nice. Hold on, refill my power, please. We'll just leave Stilgar there for now. He's a good boy. Okay, come back down. Refill power. Boop. 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 You're about halfway full. I think just 4 more and then we're able to just build up a hell of a lot of resin. An amount of resin, well, locally known as a metric ton. Oh, come on, Stilgar. Crap, get that out of here. The tether network, broke. That's not good. You can go there, Stilgar. Wait, where'd he go? Stilgar? There you are, come on. Let's go, buddy. I might just make another... God. It's so annoying to set up tether networks when they just don't want to work. There we go. Okay, that's fixed. That's fixed. Heading back up. Back up, and by back up I mean back down, because that's the quickest way back up. Oh, we're going so freaking slow. I've got 9 cans in total. And with 9 cans, that means, so 9 times, so wait, 9 divided by 2 is, 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. And then 4.5 times 8 is, right. Point is, we're getting a lot of resin. Getting a lot of resin from this. That's what I'm trying to math. Each can is worth 4 resin, so 4, 8, 12, 16. Sheesh. I forget where my methane processing is. If I even have a place where it is processed, that is. So take all the resin. Take out the resin. Put those in. So what would happen if I replaced all of these with, uh-oh. Ah, crud, it's overloaded. Graphite, lithium, quartz. Damn it. There's no slot for titanium in here. Why isn't it? Frick. So if I put that there, then you should... What? Why is it not working? I'll see. It'll... Oh, I need to... Okay, so that's working. Oh, that's why. Figured it out. Just a small wiring error. Problem solved. Put that in and that in. I'm just leaving a bunch of cans on the floor. Oh no. I'm littering. Turn that off for now. Till I get all of these on and then filter it in. Ooh. Yep, that's sure enough resin. Beautiful. We're actually gonna run out of resin soon enough. Well, specifically run out of space to put it. This and this. 31, 32, we're full. No more resin. And with this resin, we can start creating some wacky things. Such as, for instance, these weird platforms. I want to see what I can do, going around with this. If I can switch all of that to, the expanding platforms, then that would nearly double the amount of space I have. But will also require me to reorganize everything. Let's see how this bad boy works. So it goes down to be perfectly level. Hold on. I've got to test this. Yeah, is there a smaller version of this? Yeah, medium stacked platform. Yeah, okay, if there's medium stacked platforms, then we're good to go. I feel like most of the stream is just going to consist of me rehauling the entire organization system because of one tiny update that added a weird platform. Hey. So if there's an auto arm there, and then if I put another auto arm on top of that, so like this. Okay, that auto arm seems to like picking things up from down there. I think I need to make another one. This is an absolute spaghetti mess, but that's why I love it. That's not jank at all. Nope, 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 no way. That is 100% the way the game is intended to work. So that's a lower layer, so if it picks something up from the upper layer, then it should just put it right back down. Oof. This is getting real complicated real quick. Yeah, you know what? I think this might just work. It might just work. Because 3 canisters... No, it's still 3 canisters per... God damn it. Maybe if I set them up to be extra large? No, this doesn't have the expanding platforms in the extra large versions, which is very unfortunate. Ooh. Man, this is yeesh, is certainly a thing. Jeepus on your shelf. Take that. Alright, what is it? What does it want? Soil, lithium, and lash leaf. Easy enough. I already have all 3 of those things. Well, it's been about an hour in, so I'd better put everything back together. So that goes there. That goes there. Good. Oh, hey, Chris. So, I'm gonna just be straight up. This stream was intended to be with, Julie, but unfortunately, she had a problem like 12 minutes in. So we had to, so she had to leave, unfortunately. Which, honestly, kind of really sucks, because she's the kind of comic relief. I'm the straight man. Our dynamic's pretty good, so... You know, this game is kind of hard to stream by myself, because it's very lonely sometimes. But I'm fine. I'm fine. Astroneer got a new update. Pretty, it's generally not a pretty big one. It just added these weird vertical platforms, which I'm still trying to figure out how to use and whether or not I should overhaul my storage system with it. Currently, my consensus is probably, but I have no idea how to. I have no idea how to do that. No, she's fine. She's headed to her grandparents. It's all good. It's just, it's mostly a me problem, not her problem. It's nothing bad. So can this... Huh. Not exactly sure how to fully work. Oh, god damn. My brother is yelling in the other room, and I don't exactly appreciate that. If you didn't know, my brother, Tate, he has, a low-functioning autism. He's, an FA kid. In other words, he's the special kind of autistic. I'm taking a look on my OBS, and it seems like my noise suppression is catching most of it, thankfully. I would just shut the door, but if I shut the door, that basically means that most of us would die of heat stroke, because there's you know, it's too complex to explain. If I close the door, most of my family will die of heat stroke, so I'm not going to close the door. Titanium alloy, LRD zebra. Yeah, I do that too sometimes. Mostly when I get mad at Marvel Rivals. Oh, let's see here. I think stacking platforms is definitely possible. It's just gonna be kind of jank. Because in theory, I can move it back, kind of. Yeah, I can theoretically move it backwards a little bit, which then... Oh, get that tether on my face. So if I move this back and the auto arm is able to place onto there, which I think it can. Now that you're actually mentioning, yeah, I feel kind of bad about that because I do that, I sometimes do that to my siblings, where like I stay up late on a Discord call and after a while they just kind of get sick of it, start joining in. This might actually be doable. Hold up. So say I get another medium platform. This works fine. I need more auto arms. You know, I'll just take this one. Quickly steal this platform. My parents are chill with that. Like as long as you like wake up on time, it doesn't really matter. Which is also why most of the family is very sleep deprived and irritable. It's because of that. Like I mean, when you really think about it, the amount of sleep you get isn't really their concern. That's kind of your problem more than theirs. There we go. So if I just pop this there, then... You know what? I think that might just work. Call me a crazy bastard, but I think this system, this very jank system that's probably not gonna work, might actually work. That's the current problem with my storage system. It's I can't really expand it any further without looping around the entire base, which I don't really want. So these extra extender platforms can kind of just compress it a bit more instead of having it turn into a big sprawl. Gonna need more dirt to expand this. That goes on, yeah, that goes on you, right? Yeah, you're chill. Oh yeah, by the way, here's my new friend. His name's Stilgar. This little bastard right here supplies me with oxygen. And I found him on the desert planet. You can even see a little cacti in his little containment. Adorable. I'll drop that empty terrarium on the floor. Yeah, and Stilgar is pretty much the best Galastropod in the whole game because he just gives me free oxygen. No need for a tether network anymore when I could just feed this guy. Stop. Start... Around here is a good place to start digging, I guess. Yeesh, my power goes down very quickly. Oh god, it won't connect me to a tether network because I have Stilgar. That's fine, I'll just leave him here. I don't need that much oxygen. I just need enough to, not keel over and die the moment I leave the tether network. Which happens more often than you would think. Trust me, I've been playing this game for, like, at least 6 years now. Still haven't beaten it, surprisingly. Should get around to it. Yeah, again, hopefully this summer. Yeah, same here, same here. I haven't really gotten around to it because I just don't go outside much during the summer for obvious reasons. I used to, take walks, like, over to the, Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been free this whole time. I just don't really have much commitment. But, yeah, as I was saying, I used to take, plenty of walks out, you know, outside to the, nearby park. You know, get my cardio in. But, unfortunately, then the temperatures went to, levels that even Satan would sweat at down in hell, so now I don't. Now I just don't. Come on, Stilgar. Hold on, wait, hold on. What temp is it right now, actually? Current temperature, Phoenix. 103 degrees. With 12% humidity. Ouch. Sheesh. With humidity. You know, I might just bite the bullet and go out anyway, even if it kills me. Because I've been getting restless. Arizona! Yep, that's Arizona, alright. Yeah, this place is, definitely a pain in the ass. I want to leave this day eventually, or at least go to a place where it's not freaking unbearable. Ah, that would be nice. You know what? This is boring. Oh, same. Definitely same. I've actually considered going up to cause like I'm almost done with my high school. Next year is my senior year. I'm actually looking at colleges, and one that I've at least had a vested interest in is Flagstaff Community College. Or just a community college in that area. I forget what's actually called. Cause it's pretty nice. But nice. That too, but also but currently my main sort of idea on where to go is this nice kind of more nature-based campus, I think up north, that specializes in engineering and software. That'd be cool. Again, I forget what it's called because I suck at remembering college names. So I've never really had to before now. Where's into the dirt? Hold on, why did I collect this dirt again? Oh, right. I just remembered. Oh, I probably won't leave. Yet. I still have plenty of stuff here at Arizona that I've got to do. No. It ain't over till it's over, I suppose. Ah, crap, wait. Oh god, it's not level. Oh god, no. Please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, please. You know what? I think that's level enough. Let's leave it like that. It's level enough for my purposes. Yeah, we're good. It's just, okay, so you know how, like, the Earth is round, right? You know how the Earth is very round? Well, I'm using the flatten tool, which means that due to the curvature of the planet, whenever I flatten, it's never perfectly level, unless I do this one weirdly specific glitch over at one of the gateways, which I can't do at my base. So I'm trying to get it to be close enough to level that's barely noticeable. But when things like that happen, it's very hard to actually fix. So I'm glad I fixed it. I don't know how this auto arm actually works. I'm pretty sure it'll put it down on the blue spot, but any part that isn't, whatever. Can fill that up with more canisters. So these are our basic materials. I mean, look around. Does this not look like sort of foresty Earth, you know? Like all the planets in Astroneer, I feel like kind of have their own kind of analogs for freaking to like the solar system. Hold on, let me take off in the rocket. I can demonstrate. This is gonna be my big ol' thesis statement for the game. I hope you're ready, because we're gonna do a game theory today. Okay, now that we're in the actual solar system, over there is Atrox. Atrox is Mercury / Venus. High concentration of gases, but otherwise it's an absolute irradiated wasteland. And then next up, I think, and then there's Silva, right here. This is your Earth. It even comes with its own separate little moon, right there, De Solo. Over there is Calidor, after the third, Calidor is a planet right after, which is your Mars. It's got plenty of dunes, very sandy, very desert. And then, and then Visania and Novus are like your gas giants. It's very exotic, with a lot of different stuff going on, plenty of storms. And of course, Visania gets its own moon because Saturn and Jupiter have like a bajillion moons. So that just translates to them having a moon. And then, where is it? Oh yeah, Glacio is, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Very cold, tundra planet, farthest away from the sun. And that's my explanation as to why I call Silva Earth. It's because it's basically the same as Earth within the game's lore. Oh, really? Solar system? I'll admit, I actually haven't tried that. I've always wanted to get more into world building, but but I find it difficult because I'm just not as creative as you're, like, Julie. From a long time ago. What was that Flash game? Because I think I remember that one as well. Yeah. Honestly, I'm less of kind of the character world building. That's not my specialty, but rather it's a world building of like locations. Like the worlds themselves, not just the characters in them. Specifically in like towns and cultures, that's my thing. The anthropology, that's the word. That's the word. I'm more interested in the anthropology than the actual characters. Heck, I'm willing to bet like at least a good like 80% of my world building just comes from things that happened in video games I adapted into other media. So much better me making characters drawing characters. I feel like I'm decent at character creation. Most of my inspiration just comes from video games, I'm gonna be real. Wait, no, stop it. Not for you. Not for you. No, wait. Stop. Frickin' my own storage system is just playing keep away with me. Fun fact, my VTuber avatar, well, PNG tuber to be more specific, the one that I'm currently using was actually a character from my Minecraft roleplays. He's just a character that I've found was most similar to me, that I just decided to make him a persona, because that's just, easier. Okay, I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing, that was unrelated. Yeah, I don't blame you. I felt like making a Baldi's Basics character one time because like the kind of ideas behind the Baldi's Basics characters are very amusing because it really leans into that kind of Sonic Schoolhouse, like early educational kind of. You get what I'm saying. It's a very particular vibe that's really fun to play with. Wait, don't take that out of context. I just realized what I said. So if I put the thing here, then it can... So wait, it filters for all items. If I put 2 canisters here for different things, then wouldn't that fill up? If so, then does it... Oh yeah, your character bios. I don't think I've read through that all the way. Hold on, I think I might still have the link to that, actually. I'll look at it, hold on. Where's... It was in the group, right? Hey, you're good. It doesn't matter that much. The idea of stacking these platforms are very kind of fun, though. I could, come to think of it, I could replace the, yeah, I could replace the resource canisters with larger variations if I need to. No, I think instead of just holding separate resources here, instead I'll just hold copies of other resources. Yeah, I think I'll just filter this purely for resin, compound, and the like, and then just stuff them all up in here. Wait, that gives me an idea. What if I actually... You know what, never mind, no time. There's no time. Wait, no. No, stop that. Stop that. Damn it, it's already started. Xander. Kind of a badass name. I like that. That's a name I can get behind. GL. What does GL even stand for? I don't remember. Well, I have more resin than I know what to do with, so I guess we'll just make more storage containers using those. Never mind, the storage silos take titanium. Which I do not have, unfortunately. Guess I can work on that right now. Huh. Wait a minute, why am I... Green lightning. Okay, I'll start thinking of stuff, like, now. So, green lightning. I know there's, I'll be out. I'm not. I'm not good at names either. Actually, wait, no, cancel that. Well, let's see if I can make another gas caster. Did I filter that out somehow? Just for today, his main name means grenade launcher. Yo, Raft Wars. Raft Wars is the shit. That's a good series. I remember playing that game like back in like elementary school on like school computers. That was great. I even found a silly way to port it out of Cool Math Games and into a Google site, so even when the Cool Math Games thing went down, they couldn't block Google sites, which, if you didn't know, that is literally just a thing like your Google Sites, Google Docs, except for making websites. I literally just ported it into that. So that way they couldn't block it, because if they blocked it, it would also block their Google Docs and everything else as attached to Google Drive. My favorite loophole. Yeah, where the heck is the gas caster recipe? Thought that was in there. Medium storage silo. Medium. Oh, medium gas caster. Oh, damn. How deep does it go? Because I've been down some pretty deep rabbit holes myself. I don't want to talk about the results of those. See, here. Got a bunch of exo chips. Oh yeah, I found another one of these weird things. I don't know what they are. They're kind of creepy. Genesis Larson. Isn't larceny like a crime? I don't know. I guess I shouldn't think about it too hard. Oh, Genesis. Genesis was already a good one. Yeah, she actually made the Moth character into reality for me, which I do indeed thank her for, but also I forgot the name that she attached it to. Original name was, I think, like Lumina, but she gave it another one that I liked better, but then I forgot it. You know, I'll actually ask her right now. Hold on. What was the name that you gave the moth guy? I forgot skull emoji. There we go. Actually, I'm not sure if she put the name into my birthday thing. It was nice of her to make a thing for my birthday. It was very nice. I'll quickly look. Oh, Circus of the Dead. OC anime. Very nice. I have not exactly seen that one. I'll check it out off stream later. Pause this. It's not here. It's that. Oh, birthday thing? It was pretty nice. I considered making it kind of my wallpaper one time, but I decided against it because my current wallpaper for my tablet is actually, you know, I'll put an image. I'll put the image on the screen because you know, you just gotta see this. You just gotta see this. It's absolutely adorable kitty photo. I just need to email the picture to myself, pick it up on the PC, and then successfully download it, put it into my OBS as an image. Yeah, my thing is very jank. I need to make a better system for this, but it works. You know, while we wait, I'm just gonna put something to save our collective attention span. Yes, I am multitasking this. Yeah, I just have, every time I play Astroneer, I just have Google Snake at the ready in case you need to wait for a long time. Like this. Pick the photo. It's very easy to play this game with one hand compared to a lot of others. Not that I'm doing anything, it's just that I'm using my left hand on my tablet right now to... Okay, images on my Discord. And then, dang, I need to check it on my PC. Oh, wait, I'll just intentionally kill myself here. I'll just set it to infinity mode so that way I don't have to, yeah, set it to infinity mode. There we go, we can just leave it at that. While I, get the thing. So, Toastinator's server, open in browser, save image as, save, open OBS, plus a thing, image, cat, create new cat, image file, browse, downloads, IMG numbers. There it is. This guy. I put this as my wallpaper. Look at him, he's a little kibby in the pocket. Anyways, this little guy became my my tablet wallpaper for a very long time. Because I mean, just look at him, he's a little... I think that's like at the time this was taken, this kibby was three weeks old, and he fit in the pocket of my cargo pants. And I loved him so much that I made him the wallpaper. There's quite a bit of backstory behind that too, you know. I think I'll just leave the picture here. No, we'll put him in the top right corner of the screen. There we go. That's good. So yeah, that kibby's name is Jack. He is very adorable. I love him. He loves me. Well, loved. So there's quite a bit of story behind that. Basically, my mother, right? She got new apartment, very nice. She mostly lives there by herself, which in of itself is a long story that I don't want to explain. But basically she's lonely there, so she signs up for this like foster care program for like kibbies, where like she fosters them back to health and then they get adopted into like their little forever home. Yeah, it's nice. So, Jack is her very first one. Brings Jack over to house. And then, he liked small enclosed spaces. So I want to see what would happen if I just put him in my pocket, because at the time he could fit in the palm of my hand. And that was the result. He would just go on a ride with me whenever he wants. I just kind of walk around the house, do my own thing, and he's just like taking a nap in there. Pocket kitty. Give me a second. I'm not leaving until I get my favorite number in score. What's your favorite number? I know what mine is. I have multiple favorite numbers. The first of them is 4. Well, okay, I'll put them in a list from most to least favorite. So, my most favorite number is the one I'm currently trying to reach. My second favorite number is 4. Self-explanatory. 4 is a pretty good number. And then my next favorite number is the 64-bit integer limit. I forget the number, but it's like really fucking big, and since I'm a big computer nerd, I absolutely love that number. That number is so cool, I like it. Hold on, I gotta coil myself up so I can move. There we go. So yeah, those are my top 3 favorite numbers. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, I've reached a number. I've reached a number. Kill me. Yeah! 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 That's enough of that. Oh yeah, also, I found this on the exotic planet. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just, options. Perfect. I've already confiscated her large truck horn, but I did bring it back. Oh god, it's playing directly into my left ear. This is abysmal. Why did they think to add this into the game? This is just... That's just cruel. Adding such things to the game should be a violation of the Geneva Conventions. You know what? I'm gonna find a way to hide it into plain sight. Hold on. Where is it? So I know I left the truck around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is, the battle wagon. You can probably guess why I crashed this in here. Yeah, I'm gonna hide this in plain sight. I'm gonna put this right... Put it right here. It'll blend in with all the others. Julie won't even notice. Yeah, put up the list. Put up the list. That would be nice. I forgot how much it takes to make some methane. Yo, where the fuck am I gonna get methane? Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Put that away, put that away. Put the soil away, and then I'll return to Silva. I'm just gonna take a quick vacay over to Calidor to get some methane, because I think there's some methane in that atmosphere. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round. Oh, hey, there it is. Gymnast girl. Gymnast girling, Galen. A Geminis. Geminis or Griffin. One of, maybe Graylin. Depends on. Most of those names are at least decent. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of sulfur. Okay. I clearly went overboard with the production here. If you like Griffin, then just go with Griffin. I'm pretty sure that's enough sulfur to last a lifetime. I'm gonna load that up all onto the ship, and then I'll send it back. Oof. I was wondering why it wasn't producing any more gases. Now I know. It was full. But yeah, as I was saying, if you like a name, just kind of go with it, I suppose. Get back to work, Mr. Squidward. Good thing I stopped there for a moment. But you always need a supply of sulfur. Why? For bonds, of course. You never have enough bombs. Flip, flip. You know me, stick figure character that I'm gonna redesign but outside human form that turns. Okay. I think I know that one. I think. I need more gas containers, because there ain't no way I'm gonna store all this in, medium gas canister, which requires silicone, which requires methane. Goddamn. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, methane is on... Methane on Novus. Can I make an atmosphere condenser right now? One plastic, one glass, one iron. I think I have the stuff. We'll make plastic instead, which is just carbon and compound, and then we'll make an atmosphere condenser. Get that carbon. Uh-oh, damn it. Wait. Oh, I just got... I the frickin' Jimmy Neutron, like, thinking thing with, like, the pulsing brain. I just got that. Yeah. I can, I just realized the layered storage can be for gases. Right, just gotta filter... Yeah, filter everything out for gases, and then the gases go on the, other... Yeah, gases and just non-solid resources. This, and there. That totally isn't breaking the laws of physics at all. No, I see absolutely no issues here whatsoever. Yes, carbon compound. So one carbon and one compound. Do you think your lore is confusing? Mine is kind of a... Mine can kind of just be a big clusterfuck sometimes. You know, maybe I will get some lore. Some like, you know, PNG tuber kind of lore, you know? How, like, a lot of VTubers have their own, like, lore for, like, the characters they play. Kinda like that. Because currently, my character has no lore other than the pre-established memes. I mean, I guess Polaris has its own lore, but the actual lore of Polaris is completely disconnected from the, it's completely disconnected from me personally and the model that I use. Like, this Polaris and the one used in the Minecraft roleplays are two completely different people. It kind of reminds me of, kind of like a Spider-Verse, you know? Because, like, in Spider-Verse, there's, like, a billion Spider-Men, but all of them are, like, completely different, like, people and versions of, like, Peter Parker. I suppose this is an AU version if I actually think about it. Damn it, what resource turns into iron? Frick, I forgot. Check the wiki, it's hematite. I need to turn the scrap machine on as well. We're running out of scrap. Also, God, hematite is very expensive. Yeah, 3 hematite for 2. Sorry, no, 3 scrap for 2 hematite. Just random idea. Random idea. What if on the spot I just start making up the lore? You know, I might just make up some lore on the spot. I'm bored. Yeah, sure. Send that to me. That would be nice. I like me some light reading material. That's a big reason why I'm friends with Julie. There you go. Take the iron. Take the iron. No, I don't want that. Get that out of here. Hold up, let me check if... Boot up my Discord. There. Oh. I see you're still running that scratch art style, huh? Very nice. Oh, I like the green Umbreon one in the bottom left corner. And like the top left corner as well. Those are very cool designs. Not really. You don't need to elaborate too much. all of them kind of tell stories on their own with just their design. I put my OBS back up because I can only do so much on my second monitor. I don't mean to be rude. It's just a lot. And besides, I just get enough info dumps from Julie regularly that my craving for character-based intellect, I can tell that the design is very good. Make the iron. Make the iron. God, please finish up the iron. God, this is taking so long. I cannot handle. I am so impatient. I am such an impatient person. Where's my glass? Where did I put it? There it is. Here. Where is atmosphere condenser? Make. I'll finish packing up the rocket. So I just need to make an atmosphere condenser, a launch pad, I think like a soil centrifuge, and then I'm good to travel over to Novus. Oh, I think I remember those Roblox RP games. I was a Wolf's Life 3 guy myself. I even spent for like the extra cosmetic options on that. That was a blast. game's basically dead now, unfortunately, but it was good while it was a thing. We can remove that, so we can put the condenser on. Yeah, I know. I played a bit of Dragon's Life, but I didn't really get, you know, too into it, because, well, I just kind of like Wolves better, you know? I have, like, 1 or 2 OCs from there that I prefer not to elaborate on them, to say the least, because, yeah, it was embarrassing, cringe, 8-year-old me kind of stuff. I'm decent at making animals. I mean, I've made my own species, like at least 3 different species, but most of it was based on frickin' Spore, of all things. I'm not sure if I actually have it anymore, but, I recall the species, Japidor. Very silly name, very stupid. But it actually had its own biology. It has its own biology and evolution. Hold on. Let me get my art software because I don't know where it is. I'm not sure if I can access it anymore. And I don't want to close Astroneer to boot up Spore right now, so I'll just Alright, here's Fire Alpaca. Here it is. I'm just gonna try and sketch this out real quick. New. That's good. That's good. Okay, so this sketching is gonna be god awful, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, so we're gonna split this up into its different kind of phases of like evolution, you know. And then okay, so we start with our cell stage here. Originally, it was like damn, how do I explain this? So this was back when it was like a frickin' trilopod, however it is. Early life. So it starts off with the tail. Got kind of chonky near the end, right? Then went back down to the tail. On his, and it had like these fins right here, these fins. Again, this is a very jank drawing. The big defining trait of them were these very silly / cute eye stalks it had. And then it had like this pincer. This like pincer in the middle that I would use to eat. Actually, wait, no, I think that's the wrong... No, that's the wrong mouth. It wasn't pincers, it had like these weird it had this weird fiber mouth that was able to, like, essentially have, like, these tentacle grabbers of, like, a mouth where, like, it would pick up nearby, like, little chunks of plant and eat them. And it had a flagellum at the end, of course, which did eventually translate into the fins. So, it had these, well, I'll just try and make, the markings. I'm going off this purely off memory, so... So now if I, let's rotate it around... I'd say that's accurate, yeah. So zoom in a bit. What we do here... for this is, I'll make another layer underneath that one. They had these, bright blue stripes on them to help camouflage into the, water. Because this was, like, kind of a prey animal. You know, herbivorous prey trilobite would mostly run away from threats and just eat plant to grow. And it originally started off in this kind of murky water, so it kind of had this purple coloring to it. So the purple coloring helped it camouflage, but eventually the bright blue stripes grew to be kind of like a defense mechanism. I think there was also, yeah, it had these spikes on each end as well. Which would, the spikes, like, kind of right next to the eyes, which is a weird design. I don't know why I decided to go for that. But it helped, but it allowed it to ram into predators in order to, dissuade them by essentially just stabbing them with the spikes. Go down to color layer. Right here, and then very, very scuffed kind of design. Oh yeah, and its eye color was like this kind of green. It actually isn't as saturated as, hold on. Yeah, this color is more accurate. It had green eyes as well, which helped it, the green eyes helped it find food. I don't know what the correlation is with the color green and eyes, but they're both green, which means it sees food better, I guess. Detail these, fins better. Eventually it got more into, yeah, so that's the cell stage, basically. So then, it grew legs. So let's, this is gonna be like a side profile, right, of the thing. Because for the life of me, I frickin' can't draw at like a 45-degree angle. So here we gotta draw its legs here. No, that's too thick, too thick. Damn it. So yes, it had its legs. Had like these big gnarly like freaking bare feet with its claws. Had the big feet because it helped move around the terrain quicker when it ran. And thus and the claws on it helped dissuade predators by essentially adding an extra punch to their kicks when they would need to defend themselves. Make a somewhat similar shape here. Right here, eye stalk go up. I'd say that's close enough. And over time, because it was moving into bigger fruits, it eventually developed this kind of duckbill. The way I'm drawing it makes it look very goofy, but it was actually quite cool in the game. It looked very nice. So yeah, this duckbill would allow it to peck through hard nuts. And of course, also helped to dissuade predators by essentially stabbing them. So that was nice, but still kept its general shape. This was Spore. It's a little silly / stupid evolution sim. It's how I learned about evolution, actually. Like, evolution theory. And I mostly learned this because of, yeah, my dad got it for me when I was, like, 6. Definitely helped in my... Hold on. Gotta paint this guy purple as well. The beak itself was... Yeah, the beak itself was brown. Hold on, wait, I accidentally colored it on the line layer. No, don't make it brown. Yeah, the soil on the planet was also mostly purple, so it kept its purple coloring. it kept the same markings as it did during cell stage because it generally lived in very marshy areas where the purple water and dirt definitely yeah, you get my point. The camouflage still applied, so I decided to keep it because it looked nice. Just draw the markings on the thing. Here. Nope. Oh, God. I hate it when that happens. What other upgrades did it have? Oh yeah, it eventually gained hands. Hold on, let me get those. Let me get those hands real quick. This is gonna be very jank, but wait, no, that isn't the black I'm looking for. No, good enough, good enough. So, this is very awkward. So yeah, it had hands. Had, it had webbed hands in particular. Because, the webbed hands helped it with its swimming. And it also helped sort of grasp the fruits. It gathered the hands so that way it was able to pick up fruit off of bushes and trees without having to peck it. So that way it can use its pecker for pecker. Haha, laugh now. So that way it could use its beak to dissuade predators better. Oh yeah, the spikes as well. The spikes from the previous stage were used for mating purposes, actually. Or basically the size of the spike, which is on like it's kind of like their little tusks, it's right by their mouth. The spike helped with it's like their because now they have all these defenses. The spike right next to their mouth is actually kind of redundant because they have the beak. So it became this kind of vestigial thing where now it's used to attract mates. Where like the bigger your spike is, therefore the more strong you look, which means the more bitches you get. Eventually its fins were also still kind of kept a little bit. The fins were less important in general. Again, just like the spike, it mostly became a vestigial thing that came from their early development. So it was much less important. They still used it for swimming, but it was again more for charming rather than actual swimming. Because it uses its webbed hands for swimming now. The fin still definitely is functional, though, to some extent. Oh, yep. Their eyes are still green, yes, I forgot. They lost their flagella because they didn't need it anymore. It just became part of their tail. And then from there, it, so then they eventually grew in their, so they became more sapient. Their brains grew. I want to briefly discuss their general survival tactic. Their survival tactic is basically friendship. Because that's a thing you can do in sports. Instead of fighting creatures to progress, instead you can sort of befriend them by charming them, which is what it uses its spike and its fin for. And when you charm creatures, you can add them to your pack. And unlike actual packs, like in real life, the packs can be of multiple species. So it made friends with the species around its surrounding area, which reduced the amount of predators as it became cherished and protected. But because they are sort of designed no longer required violence, instead they grew brains, so that way they could get better friendships. You know, figure out how to charm people better. And that eventually led to them learning how to use tools. That's an axe. The axe was one of the first tools they started using. That looks like my name. You know what? Hold on. It learned how to use the axe almost immediately, because that was one of the first tools it had, so that way it could cut down trees. So now that, like, the friendships they had, like their pack, now that they were smarter than them, they basically domesticated them, and now they use them to lays eggs. It lays eggs. The creatures that they domesticated as a food source. They're still definitely herbivores, but they can consume eggs just fine. And then afterwards, their next tool, well, I'll make a dividing line here. Their next tool was the didgeridoo, which I will not write. Hold on. Didgeridoo. Yes. Crap, this is too big. This is way too big. Point is, you know what that is. I don't need to. Basically, it's an instrument. They continued their pacifistic ways towards other tribes of Japador, often playing for each other as, like, kind of a cultural thing. Music is, like, their biggest cultural thing. They would go with their didgeridoos, and then people would like them. Sorry if I'm over-explaining this. This is just a very exciting thing. This is the most world building I've really done. When I was like 8. And then from there, it actually sort of mostly discontinued use of the axe after a while, because it didn't really need to use it for combat, just used it for other things. And then eventually it learned hold on, how do I draw this? And then it eventually learned wood, flute, and then eventually expanded to drums. Forgive my awful handwriting. So, eventually it took over the continent as one big united tribe, the Japador. Because they're pacifistic, of course, their first instinct was to immediately begin subjugating others by forcing their religion upon them. This was not a choice that I made, it was a choice the game made as soon as we went in. Eventually, though, despite the spiritual fulfillment, they found that religion was not a very good way to dominate the world, because that's just kind of a dick move. And these guys, I mean, look at these eyes. These eyes pride themselves on not being jerks and forcing religion upon others. But do you know what people do like? What does unite the world? Money. That's right. These things went away from the more peaceful route for the one that's more likely to destroy the world, because it's less of a dick move, according to them, at least. So then their entire world, just quickly sketching it out. They had a red ocean, right? Not that red. kind of a maroon ocean, and then kind of like purplish terrain. It was brighter. It was brighter. Like that. This is basically just a simplified representation of their world. Their world. Wrong color. Wrong color. Eventually, they came to a united agreement that by essentially just they lent out the planet to. They became one united trade outpost, basically. So their entire planet is now run by money. They bought the planet. And now that the planet was bought, it meant it was time for the space age. Where they go out and start going across the entire galaxy. This is the galaxy, of course. Despite going for the more economic route, they actually found that religion maybe wasn't such a bad thing after all. This? Good. They sort of became zealots, so to speak. Sort of worshipping the almighty Spode. Which is basically kind of the philosophy that the entire galaxy... This is a galaxy, alright? This is a galaxy. Apologies for my bad drawing skills. That their entire galaxy is being watched over by one big god. Which, of course, just happened to be a Jappador. Because, of course, Spode is in the form of the Jappador, just like our god is in the form of a human, basically. So, Spode watches over us all. We're all safe. Let's just not kill ourselves, because that would kind of make him a little upset. But there's distinctly one other alien race that did not agree with that. They had control over the center of the galaxy. This is Grok's territory, and like, let's say, I think like right here is where the Jappadors live. Jappadors spread all throughout the galaxy, across their sort of arm of the galaxy, converting multiple different, they convert multiple alien species into the religion of the almighty Spode. But the one that wouldn't convert, you know, as they expand towards the center of the galaxy, because there's a big thing in the center of the galaxy I want to check out. They think that's Spode, like in some sort of cocoon or something, like right about here. Like the center of all life. This is where the Staff of Life is, Spode's sacred weapon. Unfortunately, the Groks, which is basically like this robot hive mind, did not like that. And so they went on an intergalactic war. Eventually the Jappador found a wormhole which lets them which teleported them to the other side. So he teleported to the other side of the galaxy, and then they started on like a pincer kind of maneuver, because they were hell-bent on protecting this Staff of Life. Start breaking in, but unfortunately the Groks were just kind of too strong and sent them out. So when negotiations were no longer available, a single very small patrol from the Jappador homeworld went on a long journey, refueled at a bunch of different stops before then essentially just blitzing through the Groks empire at the speed of light so they couldn't shoot it down. So he headed into the center of the galaxy, which it turns out was a wormhole, where he discovered the secret of evolution that basically breaks the fourth wall and acknowledges them that I exist as Spode. So eventually they get the Staff of Life, and so you start expanding life on all of these distant uninhabited worlds in the name of Spode. And that's the history of the Jappador right there. Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, that's the most world building I've ever done on like a fictional species. You know what? This is such a good work of art. I'm gonna save this. Beautiful. So anyways, that's been about half an hour of this stream, just lore dropping all of that. As you can tell, I am very autistic. Just dropping an Astroneer stream to explain the Japidor. Whatever, we got our atmospheric condenser. You know, I think I might just isolate that entire 30 minutes, and then just send all of that to Julie as one video. I bet she'd like that to learn more about the Japidor and the might of the almighty Spode. I don't think I can lore dump all of that again. That was almost too much even for me. One aluminum, 2 ceramic. Whereas... Damn it, there's no clay here. Where's my clay? There it is. Well, we're out of scrap. I do want to get more into writing. You know, I think I might just make a one-shot about the Japidor. Like, at least from memory, you know, kind of flesh out their world. I've actually been thinking of, like, kind of making my entire, like, an entire universe for my, characters. Where, like, it isn't, like, a meta thing of, like, about them literally, like, being, written, but, like, it... Like, I think, like, the, Spore Galaxy would probably be, like, a good place, because it does have its own version of, the Spore Galaxy does have its own version of Earth, though humanity is extinct and there's nothing there. It would be cool, like, it's its own little universe. The Japidor will... Because chronologically, the Japidor probably came around, like, I'm willing to say, like, at least 5,000 years after humanity goes extinct, though when that actually happens, like, the time that humanity goes extinct is completely unknown. Actually, wait. Oh my god, I just thought about this. Technically, Spore and Ultra Kill could take place in the same universe. There's no reason that they couldn't be. Because, like, humanity goes extinct from unknown purposes. Everything on planet Earth is wiped out. Ultra Kill happens. Hell is eradicated by V1, because of course. And then, afterwards, the Japidor came along, and they don't know any of this. They just see a ruined planet called Earth. I originally, I actually thought about what if the Splatoon series and Ultra Kill could be in the same universe. But then I realized no, because humanity goes extinct from war in Ultrakill, but they go extinct from massive floods due to global warming in Splatoon. So that one major inconsistency makes it so that way they can't be. Anyways, I gotta live up to the namesake of the video, so I've gotta go to the exotic moon. Otherwise, I'll have failed on the one mission that I started the stream on. So once I get this launch pad, then I'll quickly set up shop there. I still feel kind of, you know, kind of elated, I guess is the best way to describe it. I'm just overly excited because I finally got to info dump about the Japador, because I think the last time I info dumped about that was like 8 years ago, and it made me remember that I still absolutely love those things. Plus some Astroneer gameplay. I'll probably rename the VOD to that. Come on, go to Novus. There we go. Like, I think a better elaboration on, like, the religion thing is that they didn't hate the religion. Oh, wait, that's the best spot to land right there. They didn't really hate religion, they still believed in Spode when they started their kind of civilization thing. It's just that, yo, what the hell? What are those? Fractal roses? Weird. But yeah, they believed in Spode before, but like, because their entire species was like founded on the premise of like being really nice to one another, they never really like oppressed each other about it or like tried to convert each other in the same way that like Christianity did throughout like the entirety of freaking human history. You know, like what I'm trying to say is that unlike humans, they really weren't assholes about religion until after they entered the space age. After the stream, I might... I think that name rings a bell, but not really. I think I remember. Go set up the landing pad here. Okay, we've set up base. Oh yeah, I forgot about this thing. Yeah, weird stuff. Anyways, I don't really need that. See here, find the mound to solo Sonic to chip in. There's something here. G. Novus has ventured to this exotic moonlet. Scans discard shells found within the crumbling stones and within the cavern of Novus. Ooh. Do you know how to make a FNAF game? Because it's surprisingly difficult. I'm starting to learn how to make a FNAF game, mostly by looking through the Cove Too Many Nights, because you remember Too Many Nights, right? That one roguelike FNAF game. Yeah, the code for that is open source because it was made on Scratch. So I'm mostly looking through a code of that, gonna see if I can make a mod of it. Glow sticks, blah. Other mode, which I thought was basically FNAF. What'd you name it? Small printer needs compound. God damn it. I do not have that. Not so ultimate. If I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually set foot on Novus before. This is my first time in any of my playthroughs actually getting here. I gotta say, this moon is, yep, it's certainly exotic, alright. I haven't really seen fractal roses before, so... I'm willing to bet that, like just random idea for like how author would work in FNAF is that that she'd be drawing something in her sketchbook, but then you have to well, on like a thing you'd have to use your mouse cursor to essentially draw it back, pretty much, draw a copy. Otherwise, she'll get mad and kill you. I know, I just came up with that on the spot. I need oxygen, I need oxygen, 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 I need oxygen. Crap, I don't have power. Oh, kind of like the rat and cat thing from Candies. Yeah, I've had my turn to info dump. You get to have your turn. Crap, I need power. Small generator, get me. Turn that off while I save on power. So custom night, but there's unlockables. So you're saying it's basically ultimate custom night, except you don't have everything right off the bat. Slowly unlock your stuff over time. Oh, okay. Makes sense to me. Come on, I need more compound. mean, you can send it if you want, but I probably won't look at it immediately since I'm doing this right now. I really should have brought some more QT RTGs, but well then. So set this up. Yeah, do that. Chemistry lab, atmospheric condenser. I think I just need a large platform, don't I? Wait, no, crap, no, that's not what I want, Large platform, not large critter. So yeah, once this large printer is down, I'll be able to set down an atmosphere condenser to get a theoretically unlimited amount of... Hey, wait a minute, this isn't the right version of the platform. No, get rid of that. Make the, yeah, large platform B, that's what I want. Yeah, that's why I said I probably wouldn't look at it right away. Because like I said, I'm a little bit busy doing the one thing that is like the closest I have to actual employment. Then again, I did go on like a 30-minute tangent about the frickin' Japador. So it's not like time's exactly valuable on these streams. Also, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Crap. I need... Where's that seed? If I can find a seed, then I can save myself. Ah, crap. Well, damn it. If only I brought the actual galastropod food down here, then maybe I wouldn't have died. I'll pop these squirrels real quick, get some of their seeds. Where's my dead carcass? Ow. Well, I'm stupid. 9 main character and 3 unlockable extra. I think if I pitched in my characters, I'd be able to fill in that roster. Not sure if I have 9 characters exactly. Like, actually, no, it's in fact closer to 12. Yeah, whatever. Point is, I'm pretty sure I have enough of those characters just kind of strewn about everywhere. Crap, where's my dead body? I think I just lost a bunch of important stuff. Come on, B-hop to victory! B-hop to safety! Is it odd that the idea only strikes me just now to make some tethers? God, I feel really stupid right now for not thinking about that sooner. Yeah, if I just set up some tethers, I wouldn't have to run back and forth like this, repeatedly dying. on. Okay, we've got our oxygen. We're good. What the hell? Why did everything just, like, explode? That's crazy. Anywho, got all my stuff back. Yay. So yeah, presets, max mode. Yeah, just regular custom night stuff. I think if you just give me like kind of a rundown of the mechanics you already kind of have planned, you know, because just under the assumption that you've already fleshed this out a little bit, then I think I'll be able to come up with some ideas. So, large platform B. Oh right, it doesn't have power. Silly me. I just need some more organic. Griffin. Sander. Pick this up. Just gonna juggle these organics. So yeah, that roster is... That's certainly a big roster with a lot of acronyms. Power that up. Now we can start. Okay. Good. Good. We're probably gonna also need to get a soil centrifuge in here somewhere. That way, we can make other things without having to scour half of the entire planet. Nami, Nile, Matcha. Okay, I know those ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I'll come up with my roster in a bit, but just because of the rant we've had earlier, I think I might add Japador just to my extra cast. Like, my entire extra cast is mostly just gonna be kind of shitpost characters that aren't even really characters and more just stupid concepts. Actually, wait, hold on, I think I might have... Hold on, give me a sec to scour my entire Google Drive. Because I think I could have... Because I think on my school account, like much earlier, I did have, hold on. Wally, Nilady, and Hyper. I think I've heard of Nilady at least once. Hold on, let me log on to my school account, because I'm pretty sure I have something on the Japador on that. Like from like a bajillion semesters ago. Years, let's see here, Jeez. I have way too many documents here. Okay, let's look through them all. All of this is Chow Garden. Damn it. I'll find it. I'll look way back. I think this was back in like 2022, I think. Okay, yeah, this is way back when. Like, I think in like 2020 when I had this in here. Kind of thing, kind of crazy. I have a paper about Philander in here. That's crazy. That's crazy. I have freaking duck life power scaling in here. Don't ask. Bunch of boring stuff that's actually for school. Ew. Ew. Boring school. Boring school. Ew. Ew. Oh my god, imagine you're a Santa's elf and I just see in here, the only thing I do is make hot chocolate for other elves for all that sweet, sweet profit. Even 4 years ago, I was still me. So you have Pokemon. Some also breading little Erica Chicker Chocolate Tiny Pie Cakes and Sunday. Beat max mode with all unlockables, and I might even add hard mode so each character can get one of these screens from the old arcade games you enter. Oh my god. Okay, there's some D&D stuff. Oh hey, it's my old document. Oh yeah, there's a cover of Dumb Ways to Die in here and a bunch of fake mon stuff. An old bucket list, boo. Okay, it's not here. I have checked and cleaned it thoroughly. There is nothing there on Japador, so I'm gonna look on my main account. Well, I didn't find anything in my Google Docs. However, I found a bunch of silly documents like, how many things are guaranteed dead in Terraria? Like, how many things canonically die throughout the course of the entirety of Terraria? Oh, as like a little Easter egg? That's actually kind of funny. Like, I wonder if you would put Easter eggs for like your own name, kind of like in Undertale, if you like set your name as like the name of any other character, it'll have that particular character acknowledge it. Like how if you type in. Like, if you type in Sans on the Undertale name select, it'll have it Sans be like, huh? Okay. Yeah, stream for a bit, Bob. Yeah, sure, alright. Alright, let us commence our methane production. As soon as I get literally any source of power. Hold on, wait, what power does Novus use? Sun and wind? Sun and wind very high, okay. So if I get either one, then... If I get either one of them, then... I just need one power source and that's it. Small solar requires copper. Small wind turbine requires ceramic. I can get ceramic easier if I make a soil centrifuge. Which requires 1 aluminum. Which means I gotta dig. Oh wait, gotta make a can. Small generator, small canister, 1 resin. Oof, almost died there. That's fine, that's fine. I'll get, I've got the resin. I now just need power to function. Here, there we go. Get that condenser online. Ack. So, where's the tethers? Where'd I put the tethers? God damn it. I hate it. Tethers. Three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We've got our tethers all set up, that's nice. I'll have Stilgar here supplying dioxygen. Crumbling. Oh, shoot. So that's where glastropods come from. Anyways, latherite. Just a whole lot of latherite means a whole lot of zinc. Night progresses, every power press. Maybe just... Go get more galastropod shells. So it's 4 out of 5 done. I just need ah crud, I'm about to die. God. Oh hey, an organic. Let's pop that on there. Smelting furnace. Oh right, I need to still put that up. 1 compound, 2 resin. So 1 compound, 2 resin. Sorry, no, 1 resin, 1 compound, 1 resin. Oh, whoops. Let's see here. Compound, compound, compound. I think that's enough compound for our purposes. Up, 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 up. Put this here. This. Let's see here. Boop. Gotten too much into mechanics because I need to make up a location. Stuff before I do that. I need more everything, really, just more everything. Another compound plus 1 aluminum, but to get that I need 1 more resin. Can brainstorm it later, I guess. Mineral. Just more resin. Okay, I think I finally have the material. Craft the damn furnace. Oh, right. Craft. Let's see, organic. This is printing unbearably slow. You know, I'm gonna have to turn you off for a moment. You're just sapping all my power. Once I finally have my own power source, I can just completely disconnect that from the main power. Actually, no, I should disconnect you from the main power because you are not helpful. So we have our smelting furnace finally. I need more resin. More stuff. Check my chat, of course, in case anybody in chat is here, which unfortunately appears to not be the case. Ugh. Hell yeah. Got an entire supply of resin here. Aw, dang it. Needs more power. Oh wait, oh shoot, I didn't mean to open. No, 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 get that out of my face. I got a goddamn. Give me that. Wait, did I just randomly get an ammonium? Oh, I did. Interesting. Okay, we've got to start cooking. I need to get this aluminum up quick, otherwise I'll run out of power. I need more organic. I need more organic. I need more organic. Yeah! If I can get just one aluminum. Oh wait, I do have one aluminum. If I had the sun, oh, it would be great. Never mind. This one's ceramic. At the very least I can make a soil centrifuge now. So that's great. Well, this has been a good run, good stream today. I'm going to head off in a little bit because no one's here. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. And maybe this time my door won't be open the whole stream.